What's going on, guys? So I bought the cheapest PS3 I could find on eBay, and here it is in this box. I'll show the listing up on the screen right now, but basically it's a PS3 Slim with a controller and power cord, and it cost me $49.50 plus $13.80 shipping, so it's about $65 plus tax. So as you can see from the description right here, it's a little bit vague. It basically says it's a PS3 Slim, comes with everything in the picture, which is a controller and a power cord, and it says it powers on, but it says the guy didn't test anything else. Which is a little bit sketchy. If you're familiar with eBay, usually it's pretty easy to test everything. I mean, you could easily boot it up and kind of scroll through the menus and see if it works. But he says the power's on, so I feel that's a little bit sketchy. But we'll see. I mean, it is the cheapest PS3 on eBay. And so a quick rundown of how I found the cheapest PS3 on eBay. Basically, what I did is I went to the eBay search bar. I typed in PS3 console. I sorted by buy it now. I didn't want to do an auction because that just takes too long, so I did buy it now, and I sorted by lowest cost, and basically I went until I found a PS3 that said it was working. There were some really cheap PS3s that said for parts are not working, so obviously I didn't buy those. But when I searched on eBay, this was the cheapest PS3 console that was classified as working. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. As you can see, it had a shipping label on front, but I kind of covered it up so you couldn't see the addresses. And I'm feeling not so great about this thing. The box is a little bit squished on this side. There can't be too much packaging material in here because it's a pretty small box. I know the PS3 Slim is kind of small, but I don't feel super optimistic about this. But let's go ahead and open this thing up and see what's inside. So as I've said, it's a PS3 Slim console. I believe it comes with one controller and a power cord. And the box is a tad bit wet because it's raining today when this got delivered. So that adds to the fun. Actually, I think I can open this thing up without a knife. So here it is. We got the console in here. And yeah, that's not the greatest packaging. I'm a little surprised because on eBay, I'm pretty sure this person that sold me this had like 3,000 feedback at 100%. So it is a little odd they didn't hardly put any packaging in this thing. Let's zoom in a little bit. So it's literally just one, kind of like half a sheet of bubble wrap. We got the controller that was kind of wrapped in some bubble wrap, and the controller is nasty. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this. Hopefully you guys can see that, but it's got like dirt in all the crevices. I don't know if that's like smoker dirt or what. That definitely looks like it was in a smoker's house. That might be why it's so cheap. Doesn't smell like smoke yet. But yeah, we got a power cord here. We also have a USB-C, or not a USB-C, a USB mini charging cable for the controller. And of course we have the console itself. Oh, and we have another cable. So they gave me two USB charging cables for the controller. Not sure why, but oh well. Let's flip it over to the front. And so let's take a look at this thing. A little bit dirty on top. We got it's literally just dirt up there. And then on the front right here, now let's go ahead and zoom in on this front portion right here. I'm pretty sure this is a smoker's console because that's got some pretty nasty dirt and dust on it. I used to fix consoles like a long time ago, and I'm pretty sure when I saw consoles that had like this dirty, dusty material that was from when it was in a smoker's house. So that doesn't bode well. And if you look here on the front, it's got some more, that dirty dust looking kind of thing. Pretty scratched up. Wow, actually, I'll zoom in on this USB port right here. Guys, look how scratched up the USB port is. It's like whoever was using this thing, they just took their USB cable and went like this every time they were trying to plug it in. Did not even try to look to plug it in. They just, were pretty hectic about that. So that just kind of adds to the amusement. So yeah, the top is pretty dirty. The front is pretty dirty. Let's take a look at the sides. So this is the right side. It's definitely got some smoker dirt on it. Man, I need to wash my hands after touching this console. And then here on the back, as you can see, the serial number or the model number is CECH3001A. If that means anything to you. We got the Ethernet jack, HDMI jack, optical, AV multi-out, and the power cable, or power port. And then on this side, we got some more dirt, no surprise there. So now let's go to the bottom, see what we got here. I imagine it'll be the same thing, probably pretty dirty. As you can see down here, there's some dirt in the vents. Your warranty sticker is gone, so I feel like this console was probably repaired at some point, which is not a good sign. You got two rubber feet missing, which is not surprising. But yeah, I mean, it's not a great sign so far. I mean, I haven't plugged it in to test it yet, but got our power cord, got two charging cables, got our controller. everything is very dirty, and it's not just, it's not just scratches, guys. It's just nasty dirt. And like I said, I'm pretty sure it's from a smoker's house, because I think this is the kind of dirt I've seen in the past, from a console that came from a smoker's house. And so I think I'm actually going to go and get a Clorox wipe and just wipe this thing down before I put it on my table and get everything dirty. Let's go ahead and plug this thing in, and we'll see if it works. Alright guys, so I got everything plugged in now, and let me just reiterate how disgusting this console is. I tried to wipe it down, but there's just like all these little crevices and stuff that I can't really get into without, doing like a deep clean. I mean, if you just look at the controller, like in the edges around the buttons, it's just disgusting. There's just like that dirt, dirt and dust everywhere. The top of the console and the sides look a little bit better now that I wiped it off, but it's just all these little crevices, like I said, disgusting. So shame on this guy for calling it a clean console. It's not clean at all. But I got my power plugged in, got my HDMI plugged in. Let's go ahead and turn this thing on and see if it works. So we got a green light. We got a controller plugged in. We'll see if the controller turns on. Not getting anything on the screen yet. Oh, yeah, I am. Alright, so there's our PS3 boot up. So it is booting up. That's a good sign. The controller is connected. It appears to be, at least. Player 1. And this person didn't even bother to like format the console. What just happened? Okay, so I guess it auto logged in. Maybe. Dude, it's still got this person's password too. That's that's pretty bad. I can't even back out of the screen right now. Maybe now it'll work. That was odd. So the controller just like stopped working momentarily. Looks like it's working now. So yeah, it's kind of odd that they didn't even format the console. We got Chris, Austin, Cole, V, Sophia, CJ Rocks. I'm able to scroll through the console. That's a good sign. Message box. Dude, I don't really want to go snoop through this person's stuff. But I guess we can see what kind of games they got in. Oh, they actually got some games already on here. That's kind of funny. Got Corrupted Data. We've got Dead or Alive 5. Oh, what is happening? I just started spazzing. Shakespeare's, Pinball Stick. So I guess since they didn't log out and didn't delete anything, I actually still have some digital games on here. Let's go ahead and see if the disk drive works. Nothing in there. So I got Motor Storm, which is my own game. This is not a game that came with this. Let's go ahead and put this game in and see if it works. Sounds about right. I'm a little bit concerned about putting my own game in there because it's hopefully it doesn't get my game dirty. But, I guess it is what it is. So as you can see, MotorStorm did boot up, which is a good sign. I'm loading up a race right now. Only thing is the console is making kind of weird noises, where I guess it's the disk drive it's making weird noises. I think it's just a PS3 kind of thing, though. I don't think it's anything specific to this console. I'm sure all that dirt doesn't help the help the disc spinning, though. But let's stay here real quick and see if this race actually loads all the way. Alright, so here's the race. It's kind of weird waiting that long for a game now that we're used to PS5 and the Xbox Series X, where games load like immediately. So the controller is working. I can steer and stuff. I can press buttons and it works. Let's see if I can back up. Yeah, the left trigger works. So everything seems to be working, I think. Oop, I just pressed the wrong button. Let's try this again. Yeah, so it's speeding up. So everything appears to be working. I'm still not super thrilled about how dirty this console is when the description said clean and in good condition. I guess it works. The controller seems to work, but it looks like a game works. I'm not sure what this corrupted data is from. It is also a little bit odd that the person opted not to even delete any of the data. So that was a interesting choice. I'm not sure if this is this person's personal console on eBay or if they just bought it from something or somebody and then just resold it without doing anything. Let's go ahead and see what firmware this thing is on. And then it's under system information, firmware 4.84. That sounds extremely old. I'm pretty sure the newest PS3 is on like 7 dot something. Let me check real quick. So I just checked, and version 4.84 is actually from 2019, so it's not that old. It may very well be the latest PS3 update. I'm not sure, but let's go ahead and try to connect to the internet as well. Just to see and make sure the network card works. Let me go to network settings and I can just set up my internet there. Alright, so network settings. We'll go to our internet connection. Actually, we can just plug in my Ethernet cable. Alright, so I plugged in my Ethernet cable. Let's try our internet connection settings now and see if it'll connect. Alright, so it comes with internet connection enabled, wired connection. We can press enter, test connection. And ooh, this will be interesting. I'm interested to see what kind of connection speeds we got here on the PS3. What kind of upload and download speeds we got. As I said, I'm connected to my Ethernet cable, so I'm wired to my router. So it should be about as fast as it can get on the PS3, but I'm not sure how fast that is. I don't think I was actually doing anything else. It just stopped after those first two settings. It wasn't actually going to give me any network speeds, but it did say there was an update. I'm just interested to see what the latest update is, because it says 4.84, so 4.87 is the latest one. I'm not going to do that right now, but it does look like it's not on quite the latest firmware update. Alright guys, so thanks for watching. Don't really have much else to test on the PS3. I turned it on, and obviously it boots up and works. The controller works. It did have that weird little quirk where I tried to plug it into the wire, and it kind of messed up for some reason. But the controller's working, the PS3 console is working. I booted up a game, and that worked just fine. Connected to internet, and that seems to work fine. So it is working, but I wouldn't call it in good and clean condition like the description said. That was a little bit interesting that they called it in clean and good and condition. Let me just give you one last look at it. You know, it's got so much dirt and dust, and it's kind of getting in my nose now, so I'm hoping I don't like start sneezing from this thing. I don't know what to do with this console, because I don't want to keep it in my house, because it's just nasty, and I don't want to just toss it out. I mean, I guess let me know down in the comments if you want it. I don't think I can really send it to anybody, just because I'd feel bad sending somebody a console that's in this kind of condition. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, this is the cheapest PS3 I can find on eBay that was classified as working. There were a couple that were a little bit cheaper, but they said for parts not working, so they didn't even boot up or didn't work at all. This one actually does work, and it was 65 bucks. If you guys like this kind of video, I might try it on some other consoles, like, you know, buying the cheapest PS4 on eBay, buying the cheapest Xbox One on eBay, cheapest Xbox 360 on eBay. You know, I can go through the whole gamut of consoles. But definitely like and subscribe if you like this kind of video. Make sure to leave a comment below, and thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.